So I really wanted to buy the Note 9, but I just can't. I imagine a lot of you like it and think it's a great phone just like me. It's really a beast of a phone, but many of you won't buy it. I won't buy it. And I bet there's a couple of reasons that we can all relate to on why. You see, I have the Galaxy S9 Plus. It has great hardware and by far one of the best video cameras out there. It's not perfect by any means, there's some issues and I talk about it in my long-term review, but it's still a really solid phone. You see, the issue is that the Galaxy S9 Plus and the Note 9, they're so similar in their specs. Years ago, the Note series was so far ahead of the S Plus series. If you wanted the top of the line specs, you had to get the Note series. There was a difference between the S Plus and the Note series. And for some reason, for the past few years, Samsung has merged a lot of the same features and specs between the two lines. They have the same processor, they have the same camera, a lot of the same software features, the same screen quality. There's just not a ton that's different about them. So with so much being the same, what really is different between the two? Of course, there's the S Pen, and that's really the big difference between the two, and there's some features on it that people just really love. And yeah, there's even reports that the portrait mode is better on the Note 9 than the S9 Plus, and that's something to do with some of the software they have there. There's the added storage capabilities in the RAM, but sometimes the capabilities and what I actually need don't always align. And if we're honest, if we added those same specs to the Galaxy S9 Plus, would it really impress you? And honestly, there's no reason that I need a half a terabyte of storage, and if you do actually need all that storage, I'm really curious to find out what you use it for. See, the S9 Plus has enough storage for all the things I need, and a lot of that has to do with Google Photos. And if I did need to expand my storage, I could just purchase a micro SD card, like you can on the Note. And the benefit of that is you can actually transfer that micro SD card from phone to phone. The extra RAM is really nice. Having 8 GB sounds amazing, but you have to buy the higher storage option, which I don't want to do. You see, the difference between the S9 Plus and the Note 9 is just not big enough for me. I can't justify buying a whole new phone. Sure, portrait mode is a lot better, but is it hundreds of dollars better? I'd love the extra RAM, but I don't need the extra storage. And the S Pen is great, but is an amazing stylus worth hundreds of dollars more? And honestly, that takes me to the biggest reason: price. The phone is too dang expensive, and flagship phones are so overpriced that we're all suffering for it. You can honestly get a really great phone for half the price. The extra step between a mid-tier device like the OnePlus 6 and a flagship is like $500 and $600. That's a really hard pill to swallow. You see, the Note 9 goes for a base price of $1,000 and an upgraded price of $1,250. It's just too expensive. Here in Southern California, you could pay for 1 month's rent in a studio apartment, or if you live in a more affordable place, you can pay for 2 or 3 months worth of rent. That's multiple car payments. I can't justify that. Can you justify that? And I really want to buy the thing, but when I brought out my wallet and I was about to buy it, I just couldn't do it. Honestly, companies need to lower the price and provide more value for our hard-earned dollar. And then people like you and me will actually buy them. You may say though that, Brandon, hey, aren't you purchasing the Pixel 3 XL and the iPhone 10 Plus? And the answer is yes. Why? The difference between devices is actually quite a bit, and the hype is there. That means I can justify purchasing them as a small YouTuber, and yes, I do have to buy them with my own money, and so I have to make sure that it makes financial sense, and it just isn't there for the Note 9. And I bet some of you, as the average Joe, can't justify it either. Of course, if I get my hands on it, maybe from a friend, I'll make some videos, but I can't make really in-depth videos because I don't have one of my own. Now, I'm not telling you not to buy the Note 9. If you have a super old device, like a 3-year-old Note, maybe this makes a lot of sense. Or maybe you're the person that upgrades their phone every 3 or 4 years. That makes a lot more sense. If you're someone like me who tries to upgrade every year or every other year, this is really difficult for me to justify. It's a hard sell, even with a trade-in, and because of that, the Note 9 is just one that I'm just gonna have to pass on. Now, of course, this is a discussion, so go ahead and leave your comments down below, and make sure you keep the discussion civil, and also know that I try to read and respond to every single comment, so I'll see you there. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, share this, and join the This Is Tech Today Discord channel. There's a link in the description as always, and I just want to say thanks for watching This Is Tech Today. Until next time.